What is good, y'all? It's your boy Ty, back here with another video. And in this video today, guys, we're going to be talking about the top 10 endgame, or not just endgame, but top 10 small forwards in the endgame time period in my team. So it's not just endgame small forwards, but it's just, today at this stage, it's August 9th. It is endgame in my team. So we're going to be talking about the top 10 small forwards you can play there. Now, if you're familiar to my point guard and shooting guard list, not every player is going to be on this list. So, for example, I'm just throwing it out there. On the point guard list, I did not include Kevin Durant because he's mainly a shooting guard small forward, okay? That's just a prime example. But as I've went on, it's been like, oof. Like, outside of these endgame cards, look at the small forwards we do have in my team. Robert Horry, Invincible, Elgin Baylor. Who do you guys want me to put on this list? So, I kind of rescinded that statement, and so we're going to be talking about some of the top small forwards in my team. We're going to be talking through it more than ranking them because, some guys like, let's say, Kevin Durant is going to be on both this list and my shooting guard list. Now, before I dive any further into that, guys, if you are new to the channel, man, and have not yet, make sure to smash that subscribe button as we're on the road to 110,000 subscribers. So, looking at this list, there's going to be, it looks like, 3 cards that are not endgame cards, okay? The first of those 3 is Keegan Murray coming in here at number 10. 6'9", 7'1" wingspan, out spots right everywhere, 45 out of favors, 31 on gold. Basically an invincible card stat-wise with really, really solid badges in general. Now, why do I like Keegan Murray? It's not even about the Steph Curry base, in my opinion. It's about the release 102 upper, which, in my opinion, probably has to be the best upper in the entire game. That upper is just absolutely incredible. Normally, in a quick dribble style, Kobe size escape with this Scotty movement on the back. There's just so much to like about this Keegan Murray in general. I don't like him just because he's from Iowa. Obviously, him coming from the University of Iowa definitely helps his case on my, how much I like players spectrum, but I absolutely love Keegan Murray here coming in at number 10. At number 9, we're going to plug in Tracy McGrady. Now, I'm going to talk about the endgame T-Mac later on, okay? He was on my shooting guard list, so I'm talking about this Tracy McGrady. Now, why am I talking about different T-Macs? Well, this Gamma T-Mac you guys could get for really, really, really cheap. It is going to be really good. Now, where would the endgame T-Mac be on this list? As I'm looking at it, he'd probably be about 3 on this list, 3 or 4. On my small forward tier list. But here we got Tracy McGrady. 6'8", 7'2" wingspan, odd spots from her, 55 out of favors, 25 on gold, Treyberg base on very quick. The card has every badge in the game. And you guys might be like, Ty, I don't like him at small forward. Why not? The card is 6'8" with the 7'2" wingspan. I know you might like playing him at the shooting guard position more. But if you can get this card, I'm just going to throw out a random price because I don't know. If you can get this card for, let's say, 6,000 MT, he is an absolute steal for that specific price. DBG, I apologize to, because this Lamar Odom card is really, really, really good in my team, coming in at number 8. Now, should he be this high on this list? Probably not, objectively, but I loved this card when I used him, and I think you can use him at any level in my team. As long as you like the Paul George base on very quick, you're going to like the card. Quick dribble style, Trey size up, escape, Trey leaner. I would say the one downside to him is his movement behind the back. I wish he had the Scotty movement behind the back. He has the Andrew Wiggins movement behind the back, which, yes, guys, it leaves a lot to be desired. I'll be the first to say it. I know the Andrew Wiggins behind the back is not good, but let's look at Lamar Odom as a whole entire card. With his height, his player model, the Trey leaner, he's a very solid, very, very, very solid card in my team. Now, Scotty Barnes coming in here at number 7. I am not very high on Scotty Barnes. Now, he's 6'7" with the 7'2" wingspan. So you guys might be like, okay, Ty is like a mini Kawhi. No. Kawhi's player model on the court is so much better than Scotty Barnes. It's not close. 6'7", 7'2" wingspan. He feels about 6'6" with the 6'9" wingspan. 99 everything, every badge in the game. We know that. Set shot 25, kept upper, which is good on very quick. Trey leader, quick dribble style, Steph size escape. Wish it was Trey. Scotty movement on the back. Look, guys. Scotty Barnes is fine. I'm not going to sit here and slander Scotty Barnes the entire stream or the entire video. But all I'm going to say is when you compare Scotty Barnes to the other endgame cards, I don't know if there is one other small forward that I think is worse. Like, let's just talk about it from the top. Do I prefer this T-Mac? Yes. Do I prefer this Weber? We'll get to that. This MJ small forward? I don't know. Probably. Maybe. I don't know. KD, yes. Bron, yes. KD, yes. Kawhi, yes. Larry, yes. I mean, the list goes on and on for cards I like more than Scotty Barnes. I know he's cheap, but I think there are better options in my team, and we'll get to him. Chris Webber here at number 6. I got him on my no money spent. Do I love the card? No. Okay, I do like his defense. I do like his player model. I don't mind his release. I just don't love the card, right? When you talk about endgame cards, he's okay, right? I mean, he has jump shot 110, which is fine. I actually like this. Not everyone should get set shot 25. 110 is better. No, it's not. No, like saying one like that's the whole debate I got. Saying 110 is better than set shot 25 is just absolutely bonkers. I mean, has this dude lost his mind? Has Keezy lost his mind? Saying set shot or jump shot 110 is better than those two is just absolutely bonkers. It is a good release, just not quite as good. I like his player model, like his player build, like his defense. That is why he is here at number 6. At number 5, this is an endgame card that I definitely recommend for you guys. Again, this list is more than just the rankings. It's about, how good are they for their specific price. And I love Larry Bird for his price. Maybe one of the best value cards in the entire game. 6'9", 7-foot wingspan, hot spots from everywhere, 99 everything, 80 Hall of Famers, tendency-wise perfect, set shot 25, very quick, trade leader, quick dribble style, trade size, escape, Scotty, move by the back. Now, why do I like Larry Bird so much? Let's talk about it, okay? Defensively, going to feel very similar to a Chris Webber card. Offensively, I like his release more. His SIGs are really solid. I mean, they're as good as you can ask for as far as any card in my team. And he's Larry Legend, man. How many good Larry Bird cards have we had all year long? I think the answer really is maybe one. I don't really remember the signature series card, but I'm thinking he was solid for his specific time. Other than that, guys, we really haven't gotten many Larry Birds to use this year, and I feel like this endgame Larry Bird is a prime option for that. Next up, we got Kawhi Leonard. And here's what I'm going to say about this, okay? And I'm going to say this. Okay, this Kawhi Leonard is my favorite Kawhi Leonard, and he is a shooting guard, point guard. Now, I think and here's where I stand on this. If you want to play Kawhi Leonard at the small forward position, I like this Kawhi Leonard the most. And the reason I say that is because his SIGs are going to be way better than this Kawhi Leonard's, and his stats are a little bit better than this Kawhi Leonard's, okay, in badges. Now, do I prefer this release, Ray Allen based on very quick, over jump shot 3 on very quick? Yes. But the tray size up escape doesn't, do it justice. So this Kawhi, I'm still having at number 4. I'm just saying I think the endgame Kawhi is just that little bit better in my opinion. Is it worth the, paying a little bit extra for? I'll let you guys be the judge of that. But I don't think you can even rank the endgame Kawhi any higher at the small forward position. I just don't. I think there are better options. Still, guys, very solid. In general, he's going to be Kawhi Leonard, and you know what his player model does get into. I just have a hard time running endgame Kawhi. Knowing how good the Ray Allen base is on Kawhi Leonard's in general, a hard time seeing him with any other release. I know a lot of people run this card and have a lot of success with him, so you guys can do what you guys want to do. A card I do prefer over him, and I don't know why, is endgame KD. I mean, endgame KD and endgame Kawhi Leonard are very similar. Now, the differences lie here, okay, with the release. I've said it all along. I prefer set shot 25 to jump shot 3. I have all along. Other than that, guys, the cards are very similar. SIG-wise, KD is going to be a little bit taller. Kawhi is going to be a little bit thicker. Have maybe that little bit wider player model. It's really preference. I think I prefer KD because I think he has the best jump shot 25 in the entire game. I don't love KD in real life, but when it comes to my team in general, I got to show my respect to KD coming in at number 3 on my small forward list, and also did come in at number 1 on my shooting guard list. King James, small forward, power forward here, coming in at number 2 on my small forward list. 6'9", 7-foot wingspan, and if you want to talk about player model and player builds in my team, you gotta mention LeBron James. He's a burly player model, burly player build, which defensively does a lot for you. Offensively, guys, he's not going to do a ton. I mean, he's still going to run to the rim decently because that wide player model. As far as his release, going to still be really good. Set shot 25, release 102 upper is very, very good in general. Quick drop dunk, Scotty movement in the back, trade size of escape. Between him and Kevin Durant, I really think it's preference-based. I personally prefer LeBron because I'm a defensive head. KD's better offensively, but on the defensive end of the court, give me LeBron James every single day of the week. King James coming in there at number 2. And rounded off my small forward list, coming in at number 1 is Giannis Antetokounmpo. Now, The difference between number 1 and number 4 on my list are so small. Okay, Giannis, Bron, KD, Kawhi. All 4 of those cards can be your top 4 small forwards in my team. And even if you want to include T-Mac in that, I'm okay with that too. Those are your top small forwards in my team. Giannis is going to be basically the same, set shot 25. He's just a little bit taller. And again, when you break down the top small forwards, I'm okay with if you want to talk about these guys being the best small forwards in the game, I'll give you 5 of them. LeBron, KD, Giannis. Then obviously you got to go all the way down. I'm trying to, whoa, include secondary position. There we go. And then we got Kawhi, and then obviously T-Mac. I think those are the guys you can make the case for as being the best small forward in my team. Anyway, anyone outside of those, I don't think you can. So, my 1 through 4 are basically set in stone. You can also throw endgame T-Mac in that discussion if you want to, because I'm a pretty big fan of that. I rank them Giannis 1, Bron 2, KD 3, Kawhi 4, and probably T-Mac at number 5, just that little bit lower if I were to rank all of those endgame cards. Look, guys, I hope you did watch the entire video because it's hard. If I wanted to rank every one of these cards, I'd probably have, 2 Kevin Durant's on here, 2 LeBron James, and then the list wouldn't be ultimately what I want it to be. I wanted to include guys like Lamar Odom, Gamma, T-Mac, and Keegan Murray on this list. But hopefully you guys did enjoy it. Let me know your thoughts on this list down below in the comments. Who is I too high on? Who is I ultimately too low on as well? Drop a like on the video. Subscribe if you are new. As always, man, I love you guys. And have a blessed day.